number is still visible in some of the departments.
In some other department, I only have the facility to remove your mobile number in our own system
I
in
see.
selection, but this might still be visible in different departments.
I see.
Okay, because we don't have the power to update your mobile number.
That's really bad. That's very bad because it's an old mobile that I requested for it to be removed a month ago as it's compromised. You know.
I see. Okay.
So can you tell them that, that you should be able to have the power? They should have the power to remove it everywhere, from everywhere.
Okay, that
Because that's what's compromised. That's what's compromised my bank account.
Okay, that will be noted. Okay, can I give you the reference number?
Yes, please.
Thank you so much. You have a pen and a paper with you?
Yes, I have a pen and paper with me. Yes.
Okay, so the reference number is NC.
MC.
No, it's NC, November Charlie.
Hold on just a second.
Yeah.
NC, November Charlie.
122.
122.
56.
56.
274.
274. And that's my complaint number.
That is correct.
What does the complaint? What does it say? What did you say in there?
Yeah, I'll be advising here first about the mobile number that you have requested to be removed a month ago from the phone banking, but it was not removed. And then you're unhappy as well that you feel that your account has been compromised. Okay.
I don't feel it. I know it. What in the same day, in 24 hours, I used the telephone banking with the 6-digit PIN number, and then at the end of the 24 hours or 12, no, it wasn't even 24 hours. It was like from 9 in the morning until 6 in the evening. All of a sudden, my 6-digit security check had disappeared and no longer available.
So this is after less than 12 hours.
Yeah, from 9 in the morning until 6 in the evening. So towards the end of the day, I couldn't. The security check was no longer available when I phoned telephone banking.
Okay. So your 6-digit number has been compromised as it is no longer available for you.
Yeah, for the automated service, it no longer asked the question to input the 6-digit code.
Okay.
It disappeared. Yes. And so therefore it limited my service.
Okay, resulting in limiting
my services. I couldn't.
My services.
Yeah, I couldn't use the bank system because of not
payments. Yeah. Or using your bank. Is that correct? Your bank. Yeah. Using your bank account.
Yes, I couldn't access any services regarding my bank account because of not passing security. And also add, I opt out from Voice ID. I don't want to use Voice ID. And if I'm forced to do it, I don't think it's fair.
Okay. So you opt out from your Voice ID. And if I am required to do it, you don't think it is fair?
Yes.
Just making sure that everything is noted. And if I'm obligated or required, I don't think that is fair. I don't think that it is fair. And you mentioned earlier that someone from telephone banking is lying to you. Is that correct?
Yes.
So someone from telephone banking is lying. And this is because... Hello?
I don't know. I don't know how or why or what's going on, but it's something to do with the elites or the government.
I see. Okay.
I have no idea. I don't have any friends with the government or the elite.
Okay. So just bear with me here.
But it may be connected to the social media or something like that.
You mean to say because you mentioned that someone from telephone banking is lying to you earlier. Is that in any relation with the service of the bank?
It's
That
in the
they
relation.
interrupted
It's in
you?
the relation of the service of the bank. They lied to me by saying that they had transferred the money, when in fact you're telling me that the money had not been transferred.
By saying that they have transferred money from which account to account?
It was from the account that you did for me. Yes, and then when I phoned to speak to you, we did it correctly.
Okay, perfect. Then you're happy with that.
Yes.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. Just bear with me here.
So it seems as though somebody is diverting my calls, and
It seems that.
someone's diverting my calls or in control of my calls. Every time I ring telephone banking, someone is in
Controlling the
control,
call.
and it's a bully.
Every time that you're calling telephone banking.
Yes, like somebody else is in control of my phone, my actual home phone. It's like someone else is in control, someone like who is...
When you say that someone seems diverting or controlling your call,
It
is
could be
that
the government.
like
It could be the
related towards the bank, or you think someone else
I
is
don't know.
controlling
It
bank?
could be the government. It could be the government who is in control of my internet, because the internet is connected to my mobile phone, and it's connected to my landline. So it could be the bank or the broadband provider that's doing it, like a secret type of society or some type of government or a royal that's doing it. But somebody's in control of my calls on the mobile, on the internet, and my landline. Because this very strange activities are happening. I'm being spied on. It is horrible.
I see. Okay. One thing I can assure you, Mima, that will not, the bank will not do that. That's what I can guarantee you. Okay. We're not, we don't have the right to do that. So, yeah.
But I've been speaking to maybe I'm
Noted.
speaking to a politician then. Maybe it's a
I'm sorry.
politician that's acting to be the bank, when in fact it isn't the bank, it's a politician. It could be a politician that's doing it, or someone up top that's doing it, that's acting to be the bank that is not the bank. It's very scary, very scary. And if they don't behave professional, they don't talk to me like a professional.
You mean to say when you're talking to someone, they don't talk to you professional?
Exactly. And so it's very strange. It's as if I'm speaking to someone at the bank, but they don't behave like they are the bank.
So when you're calling the bank, they are not talking to you professionally. That's why you
Yes.
have this doubt that you are not speaking with the bank.
Yes, because it's as if I'm not speaking with the bank, but however they are acting as though that they are the bank, and they also forwarded my calls connected to the bank to the Royal Bank of Scotland. So it's something to do with the Royal Bank of Scotland standing order, connected to the weaponisation of my broadband, which is Sky broadband. So I think it's some type of a royal that's connected to my Sky broadband who is interfering with my bank system. And it's a crime. It's a crime. This is awful. It could be Donald Trump. It could be Benjamin Netanyahu. It could be somebody else who is a global government, Hillary Clinton, Donald Trump. It could be Boris Johnson. It could be somebody in Parliament of London that's doing it. I don't know. It could be the King of England and his associates. I don't know, but it sounds It sounds similar to a bank, but it isn't the bank, which is ever so... It's like they're checking up on me being disabled and what I'm using my money for and how I'm using it. Oh, it's...
Like, have you talked to like a police about
Um,
that or someone?
I got some advice given to me from broadband, and they said that if I see anything suspicious on my call, I have to report it to the police. But when I did call the police about advice, so just general advice, they say they can't do anything without any evidence. So since I'm without any evidence, the police are not doing anything.
That's very sad. Okay. Yeah, that's just one thing I
And
can
so I've
tell
been stressed out for 3 hours. Can you say in closing of that log, for 3 hours I've tried to manage what they're mismanaging. So it's an attack. It's a weaponization of my phone and my bank.
Okay, so you really feel that your account has been compromised by the bank?
I don't feel, I know, because 1 minute I have it and then the next minute I don't have it. 1 minute I have the 6-digit code and the next minute I don't. So maybe they're watching me or something from the loft. I also am very suspicious. I reported it to the police to say that there's a secret military camera. Some neighbour told me that the neighbour told me there's a secret camera in the loft, which is in flats, building block of flats, and I cannot access this loft. I reported it to police and my landlord, and they're lying to me. They've got a military secret camera in the loft that is watching me using my phone, so they can steal my passwords and my codes using my phone, because they're watching me from the loft with a secret camera. That's what my neighbour told me. And I'm very scared to speak to that neighbour since the neighbour told me, and I don't know what to do. It's horrible. I'm just crying. I'm crying every day in being bullied by these horrible bad criminals.
I see.
So the police are not helping me. I have to go to a church and see if I can make some friends at a church that could help me. I made an appointment for Citizens Advice Bureau that can come and see me and they could help me. But I'm being attacked in all directions. In every direction I'm being attacked.
You're being attacked in every direction. And is that including the bank?
The bank, my phone, the loft, my privacy violations, everything.
Okay. When you say you are being attacked because of the bank, is this again because you feel that you're
I'm being watched.
been compromised?
I'm being watched. They're putting a camera to spy on me in my home from the loft, so that they can see every time I use my phone and tap in the keys to steal my passwords and steal my pins. So they can see what I'm doing.
That's the doing of the bank, or
it's not the doing. Every time I phone the bank, they can see what I'm doing on my phone keypad to steal my pins. These are robbers.
Okay. So yeah, this will be.
So I'm being invaded. The police can't do anything without the evidence. They've hidden the evidence and they've covered up these criminals. They're protecting the criminals and they're not protecting me.
I see.
I don't know why the police gets paid to do their job when they can't do anything without evidence. And if I did find the evidence, I would be murdered.
Yes, you need to take care of yourself first.
I live alone. I'm independent. My family live in Cambridge. And they're far away. And I'm injured. Problem in my spine. Health problem conditions. I don't need this. They're targeting people for abuse. These world leaders who are targeting the poorest and the vulnerable for abuse.
also including, by the way, that you mentioned earlier that you have been embarrassed when you try to make a payment, but then you cannot because again,
Yeah, I
the
mean, I just
physical
ordered some dinner.
was not.
I ordered egg and salad. He cooked for me because I'm not well, and I have some engineers to come and fix the central heating. They've destroyed my central heating, so the central heating's not working, and I'm very cold. So they're coming to fix it at 10 o'clock at night. So they're coming at 10 o'clock at night to fix my central heating. And they do it deliberately because he said, see ya, see ya, see you later, like this. So it's as if they knew that they hadn't done the job properly when they tried to fix my central heating. And so they've broken my doorbell. They keep buzzing the doorbell. And when I open the window to see who it is, they've run away. And it's very scary. So I had to ask them to come and change it and help me so that I can switch it off at night. Some antisocial individuals, because I'm housebound, I don't very much go outside, but they come and buzz the doorbell every 2 hours. That had to be cut off. I told the police about that too because I'm housebound. I don't go out much. So I'm being attacked in every direction. My front door, no central heating. My bathroom is destroyed. Everything, they've destroyed everything. My shopping, so like I purchase shopping for food over the telephone, and then I find that the food hasn't been delivered. The food is missing.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So I said, can you speak to the packer? Can you refund me? I did not receive it. And this order has been taken by phone. It's Able and Co. So they did refund me the money for the next order, but I cannot trust to make any orders over the phone or buy anything over the internet or use internet banking because of privacy violations that they've secretly hidden, and they've insulted me at the same time. I mean, imagine you're in hospital, some horrible person comes and invades you and tells you that you're fat and ugly. They don't want to have anything to do with you because you're fat and ugly. So the next thing that they want to do is murder you because they can't.
That's very sad.
How would you feel?
Mm-hmm. I will feel awful, of course, definitely. Yeah, that's not good.
I am not fat and ugly, and I will not have these robbers come and destroy my privacy. I don't know how to get rid of them. I'm planning. I have citizens' advice and disability people come next week. I've arranged for them to come to help me get them to fix my central heating and fix my bathroom properly. Because they made me fall. I could have broken more bones. I kept falling because of the flood in my bathroom that they refused to fix. Oh, it's horrible. It's every day they've caused some type of horror. And constant rejection and insult. You're stupid, you're fat, you're ugly. When in fact, they're the ones who are stupid, fat and ugly. It's the other way around. These horrible robbers. What I mean by them being fat is the greed. They're greedy for attacking the most vulnerable and causing me harm. They're greedy for doing all of the bad things that they do. And they get away with it. They get away with doing all these bad things because the police is limited. The government has made the police limited to what they can and cannot do. And I don't know, they seem to be waiting for the worst case scenario, for the worst thing to happen. And like I say, I don't go out much because I'm in a flat, I'm not in a house. And there's no lift here. If there was a lift, I can then go for walks. But I can't go for walks. There's no lift. So I'm crying every day. I'm crying every day in pain and suffering, and I have suffering every day because of my privacy violations. So I have to find a lawyer and a solicitor, see maybe if I can find a specialist that could help with this problem, because it's very bad. If I was to move home, which would be my last home to move, it would be my third home, I would have to find a solicitor for that. So the government will not allow me to have two solicitors. I can only have one solicitor, you know. So I think the priority is to find a solicitor to look into identity theft and my privacy violations. But by the time I find one, the criminal in the loft would have run away. So I'm wasting my money to find a solicitor. By the time I found one, the criminal would have escaped. Oh, God. Big problem. Big problem.
It is a problem. It will be a problem, really. Totally understand.
Yeah, it's a pest. It's a pest. At least you can kill a pest you can kill a fly, a pest, but you can't kill a criminal. So I do apologize to the bank. I'm very sorry that this has happened, and it's not my fault, as I am housebound. I don't go anywhere. So it's crime against humanity, this. So can the bank manager have mercy on me and consider that it's not my fault? I don't go out clubbing and taking drugs and doing bad things or drinking. I don't drink alcohol and do bad things. I don't do that. So I hope to God the bank will have mercy on me.
Okay. So now, yeah, I have raised a complaint in your behalf, and again, as I mentioned, this will be escalated to one of our manager because again, we need to get in touch with a different department first.
Yeah, I don't know where this party, where the political party has come from. I'm not having a party with anyone. Where, I don't have party with bad people. No, 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 no.
Okay, that.
I don't have anything to do with politics. I don't have anything to do with politics.
Yeah, I'm not fan of politics as well.
Yeah, but then why should I have death threats and them assume that I am involved with politics when I'm not? I've never voted in my life. So I think this is why they make a hate crime, because they know I'm not involved with politics. And they target ordinary civilians and the most vulnerable for this. Someone needs to... I can't do it, but I can't do it. But what they're doing is kicking me while I'm already down. They need someone to kick them. It's also some type of a violence. It is a violence. I don't like celebrities. I don't like politicians. I don't like the government interfering in my personal and private life. And they've gone there boasting that they've got their family and friends and protected by politicians and governors while they're destroying me for no good reason. I mean, if I was a criminal or a drug addict, I would understand it. But I'm not a criminal and I'm not a drug addict, so I don't understand why. Why?
I'm actually out of words.
No,
So,
you've done everything for me. Thank you so much for your time and everything you've done. Can I take your name, please?
my name is Mercy.
Mercy.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much. I've taken the number down and everything you've said. I've been thinking about it. Why they don't like me is because they don't care about. They're not bothered. They're not worried for their privacy being violated. And I think that's the reason why they do it. I think that must be the reason.
Yeah, I really cannot comment on that. But then again, if you feel that you need help,
No, because the celebrities and governors would actually sell. They would sell something private, such as private things. They would sell that. But I don't want to sell my private things. You know? Why should I sell my private things in order for them to like me?
you don't have to do that.
No. You see, this is what they don't understand, and this is why they do it. They think there's nothing wrong with it. They think that it's not a crime to violate someone's privacy because they themselves don't have any privacy. So that's the problem.
Thank you so much for sharing your
Yep,
situation with me right now,
yep,
Mima. Okay.
yep. And have a good evening, and don't give up. I won't give up either to do what's right.
Yeah,
To do what's right.
I
Because it's
hope to do
stupid.
that.
It's
Mima,
very stupid.
just before you go,
Yeah,
this account actually, your account with us,
yeah,
this is being handled by our specialist support team. This is also a department within Lloyd's.
yeah,
I believe you have discussed your personal circumstances with us
yes.
before regarding your condition. And so, as an assistance from the bank,
Can you
our
make an
specialist support
Can
team.
you make an appointment for me to go and visit the bank? I was in a wheelchair, but I can just go with the walking stick now. But I am fragile, so I can pop into the
When
bank.
when do you want to visit the branch?
I can do
But
the after the
when you visit the branch,
31st. What date is it after the 31st of January?
sorry, yeah, because in order for us to book you an appointment, we need to call the telephone banking,
Ah,
and the telephone banking is already closed.
yeah. I can't ring the telephone banking until I receive the new PIN. So will you ask them to send me a new PIN, security PIN?
Mima, I have raised a complaint in your behalf. Okay.
So they will phone me tomorrow and they will then give me a new PIN.
Yes. Yes.
Thank you.
A manager will call you back tomorrow to discuss your complaint.
Will they
Okay.
call me on my landline, not the old mobile?
Yes, I'll be removing that. I cannot guarantee though that they can try to call you exactly in the morning, but at least within a day they will call you back.
Well,
Okay.
tomorrow is Saturday, so will they call me on a Saturday or do I have to wait until Monday?
If you are not going to receive a call tomorrow, most probably Monday,
Monday.
definitely someone will call you back.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Let me know.
Have a good
That's okay, Ma.
evening. Bye-bye.
Mima, again.
Bye.
Hello, Mima.
Hello?
Hello. Yeah. Just before you go, this account, as I mentioned, is being handled by our specialist support team. Okay, due to your personal circumstances. So, do you need any assistance from the account today aside from your digital banking
I
or
don't
any
I, I'm not using
certain
I don't use digital banking. I never have done. I've never used digital banking.
No, I mean, you don't use online banking,
No,
correct?
never.
Yeah, but
Maybe
you
once,
use
maybe
digital
once or
banking.
twice in my whole lifetime, but no, I don't use. Can you remove all my data from internet banking? Remove all my data from internet banking, please.
Oh, yeah, we don't have access to that. And my colleague confirmed earlier that you don't have online banking,
Good.
but you're using digital
No.
banking to make a payment, like using your PIN, correct?
Only
Or
by
for example,
telephone,
to
only
pay,
by telephone banking I do that.
yeah, telephone banking.
Yes.
Okay. All right, sure. So that's the one. So again, can I give you the number of the specialist support team?
Yes.
You have a pen and a paper with you?
Hold on. Go ahead, please.
Okay. All right. The number is 0808.
Hold on. Hold on.